Hello guys, welcome to another pickups video. Not a lot of stuff for this week. I do have a trade as well that I did with one fellow YouTuber, as well as another item that I bought off another fellow YouTuber. So I want to start with those first. First thing I'm going to start with is the trade. This was done with a fellow YouTuber called Shockz16. Also known as Adam. A very cool YouTuber that I have been subscribed to for a while now. Probably most of you have heard of him. He put up a trade video, just a few things that he wanted to get rid of. And this particular game caught my eye. So we agreed on a trade. And the game that he sent me was The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. This is fully complete, really nice condition. So I'm really happy with that. And yeah, so that's a very nice game to have. So thank you very much, Adam, for the trade. Next thing I got, this is from another YouTuber. This wasn't a trade though, I actually bought this off him. The YouTuber's name is Stuart. He goes by the YouTube handle of Tootyuk. Very awesome YouTuber. Again, he's another guy I imagine that most of you have subscribed to. If not, I will be leaving links to both Tootyuk and Shockz16 in the description below, so check them out if you haven't already. This is a Master System game, as probably most of you have guessed, knowing Tootyuk, but it's one that I've wanted to get for a while, and he was getting rid of it since he actually got a complete copy. I'm not bothered about manuals when it comes to Master System games, and the game I bought off him for a very reasonable price, I might add, is Deep Duck Trouble. Yeah, looks like a really awesome platform game. And although I'm not picking up for the Master System specifically, I did sort of have a goal of sort of trying to pick up all the Disney games. I have quite a lot of them now, so very nice to finally add this one in the collection as well. And just to show you, it isn't complete, but the cartridge is in very nice clean condition, so very happy with that. Now on with my pickups. They're all eBay pickups. For the first time ever, I've got absolutely no PlayStation 2 games in this pickup video. Nothing I've wanted, nothing really going on out and about. So there's not a lot of games here, but they're all quality. Let me start with this game. Now this is a DS game. I'll tell you what. I'll show you this one first, and there's a little bit of a thing behind it, but I'll get to it in a second. The game I bought was Batman: The Brave and the Bold, the video game. Now the reason why I wanted to buy this game was because this game is made by WayForward Studios. That's the same company that did Contra 4 on the DS, which was fantastic, and they also worked on Thor: God of Thunder and Aliens Infestation, which were again two awesome games on the DS. And this one is no different, guys. I highly recommend you seeking this game out if you like 2D side-scrolling action games. This is the sort of games that appeal to people like us that grew up in the 16-bit era. So really happy to get this. But what I wanted to talk to you about was the seller that I bought this game off. Now I'm assuming she's female. I'm pretty sure she was, but she contacted me to say that it was gonna be a little bit before she could send it to me because something was going on in her personal life or whatever, which is fine by me. If for whatever reason they can't send it out to me straight away, as long as they get in contact with me, then that's perfectly fine. You know, I don't have to worry. So I sent her a message back just to sort of say, yeah, no problems, you know, just, you know, when you can. So she got in contact with me about a day later, just sort of thanking me for my patience. And she said to me in the message that because of my patience, not only would she be sending me this game, but she'd also be sending me another game as well for free. So that was nice. And they arrived. Oh, and she also upgraded my postage to first class recorded, which again, Very nice. She didn't have to do any of this, but she did because of my patience. And the second game she got me was The Sims 2. Now, this is a game that normally I would never look at, but I have tried it out, and as it is actually a lot of fun. I've never played a Sims game before, and I didn't think I would enjoy it, but I have played it for a little bit, and it is quite fun. So, yeah, really happy. So I ended up getting both these games, and I only paid £6 all in. So that was nice. You know, given that my eBay rant that I did, it was just sort of nice to actually, you know, deal with not only a British seller, but a very nice one, and it just sort of re-established my faith in UK sellers, you might say. Just not all of them are arseholes. Not that I ever actually thought that, but because like I said in my eBay rant video, was that most of the times, you know, I do actually deal with very nice people on eBay. It's just sometimes you just deal with difficult people, but probably the most common thing you deal with when it comes to UK sellers are the poor packaging, which in this case as well was not the case. She wrapped these games really well, so it is nice when you deal with really nice people as well. And it has to be said, these are the sort of sellers that I take note of and I would want to buy from again. So I'll put her down in my as a favourite seller, and I'll always keep an eye out on what other stuff she might have, because then I'll want to buy from her again, because I know she'll you know, have a good service. So yeah, happy with those. Next couple of games here. Again, these are DS games, but these are US games. These never got a UK release, but they're really cool games. First one I've got here is Monster Tale. I got this for about £13, which is a really good price, because this game, it's very rare you get this game for any cheaper than that, because it's one of those games. It's quite an obscure game, but a very highly regarded game, and it usually goes for about £20 and up. So really happy to get this. What this game is if I was to describe this game, it's very much like Metroid. Very cool game. Don't be fooled by the cutesy graphics. This game can be quite difficult, but it's one of those excellent 2D side-scrolling games. Definitely recommended if you like the 2D Metroid games. And next one I have here is it's a run and gun game that, again, most people don't talk about. I guess because it's very similar to Metal Slug, but it's a really cool game. It's just as hard as Metal Slug, and I think it's definitely one that, if you're into run and gun shooters, it's definitely one you should add to the collection. And the game is Commando Steel Disaster. Very cool game, and quite hard to find now. This game I just found on blind luck. Fortunately, it was in very nice condition. I got this for about £15 roughly. So really happy with this one as well. Next one I have here, this is a Super Nintendo game. Just a cart. It's nothing special, but it's definitely one game that I've wanted to have for a very long time. I actually thought I had this in my collection already because of the nostalgic factor of it. This was a game that I used to play a lot as a kid. I really enjoyed it. I actually think it was the first game of its type that I got to play as a kid. It's a shoot 'em up, and it's a fairly well-known one. And the game is Super R-Type. I thought I had this game in my collection for the longest time, and then I was like sort of looking around for it, and I was like, no, I don't have it, and so I had to go out of my way to get it. Now, getting this on eBay took a few attempts, because there are a lot of buy it nows for this game, going for about anywhere between £8 to £10, and I just felt that was too much for this game. This game is very common. It's not worth that, especially as a loose cart. So I tried to bid on this game a few times, but I ended up getting outbid, and the auction always tended to end for about £8 or £9, which I thought was kind of stupid. Why people would let it run to that far when they could just buy the game as a buy it now for that price seems silly. But on the third attempt, I ended up winning this game for £4.60 all in. So I was very happy with that, and it's an awesome game. So a lot of nostalgic memories for this game. So I'm very happy to get it in the collection, and I'm glad that I held off for this particular auction, because it's in very nice clean condition. So very, very happy with that one. And finally, guys, this is another handheld game. Yeah, there's not really much console games in this video, but this is a PSP title, but it's not a. It is a Japanese import. It's definitely one that I've wanted to get for a while. It's a very, very cool game, and I might butcher the name here, so forgive me. But the game is Iki Tausen Eloquent Fist. What this is, guys, is I know what you might think. You're looking at this cover and you're thinking, this is some sort of pervy shit. Rob, what the hell are you showing us? No. This is actually a 2D side-scrolling beat-em-up. Very much like Streets of Rage. It's very arcadey. It has got some amazingly good hand-drawn graphics. Nice big sprites. But, you know, like the cover does suggest, it is a little bit pervy. Let's just say there's a lot of moving parts, but it's a fantastic game. As a 2D side-scrolling beat 'em up, it's really, really good. It's a shame this game never got a Western release, but I can definitely see why, because of the weirdness of it. But I always thought with games like this, most developers would sort of take the game engine and then sort of create an all-new game for the West. But they never did that, so it's a shame. This is the first game in a series. There is a second game, but the second game can be a little bit more expensive. So I thought I'd go for this cheaper option, just to see what the game is like. And fortunately, I wasn't disappointed. This is a fantastic game, a lot of fun. In fact, you know what, guys? I may actually try and attempt my first gameplay of this, just so you guys can see what it's like. Because it's a really, really cool game, guys. I mean, I do recommend, if you have a PSP and you like 2D side-scrolling beat-em-ups, this is definitely one you should check out for sure. It's not too expensive on eBay. It goes for about 20 quid, which is a good price for this game, because they generally go for a bit more than this. But so for an import copy, it's not a bad price. And really, really happy to finally add this one up. I've been playing this for a while now, and it's a lot of fun. Unfortunately, I can't get into the storyline because it is in Japanese, but it is a really good game, so definitely worth checking out. That's it, guys. Those are all the pickups I've had. Thank you very much to Shockz16 and to Tootyuk, of course, for the games as well. I'm really, really happy with what I've got, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully, there was a lot of quality pickups there. I know there wasn't a lot, but it's definitely, in my opinion, there was a lot of quality games there. Definitely games you should check out for sure, guys. Yeah, no PS2 games and no PS1 games. I think PS1 I've decided to sort of hold off now. I've got pretty much most of what I'm after. There is maybe a couple of games I still want to get. And PS2 now, you know, I'm definitely trying to hold it in more. I mean, I do have a list of games I want to pick up for the PlayStation 2, so I'm pretty much sticking to that list now. I'm not deviating, so I'm not picking up impulse games. So there was nothing at CEX, nothing out and about that I wanted. So yeah. Anyway, enough yabbering on. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Of course, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I would love to hear your thoughts as well in the comments below. So also, guys, as a reminder again, I will leave a description for Shockz16 and Tootyuk in the description below. Probably most of you have already subscribed to the channels, but if you haven't, please check them out, because they're both really, really great YouTubers. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.